Hello and welcome. I think we're live. Awesome. All right. So if you're watching this on YouTube, then know that this is a live stream. It'll be a couple of hours long. So if you're watching on YouTube, just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Or if you rather wanted, you can sit there and shout at the screen because of all the silly mistakes I do, which is totally up to you. That is your prerogative. Now, let's start with an overview of the base. Nothing much, just to get an idea where we are. Not so much for your sake, but mainly for my sake, so I could figure out what's going on. I am really happy with the base. I ended on a really positive note last time. Hey, hello, Rapatic. And please let me know if you can hear me. Also, let me know if you can't hear me, but then I guess that's kind of irrelevant. Not letting me know, but my comment here. Right, so what we have is we scaled up a lot on the electrolyzers. Yes, I have actually turned up the amount of streaming, and I've actually had to sacrifice one, sacrifice my Factorio islands for it. I'm actually enjoying the streaming rather a lot these days, so I want to turn it up. Let's see how we're doing here. 1.3K. This is our little extra production facility. But this one is 1.1K. Maybe I should block that off. Hey, let's get the car and enjoy it. Watch out. A mod is watching. Hide you. What? Is there a mod? Hey, Prime Dead. Oh yeah, it's been a while, Prime Dead. I actually was looking for you these last couple of days, and I didn't want to just tag you because yeah, it wasn't that important. But I really owe you some feedback, I think, because you've been helping me on with buying a new PC or just putting it together. That I really want to move on with because I need a new PC. That's for sure, especially now that I'm playing more Total War Warhammer. Yeah, but you could be sleeping or eating or stuff like that. Okay, let's also just on the map view look up here. This is our smelting facilities. This is pretty good. What I think we need to do now is start looking at the very long path there is from here until we get the electronic circuit boards. Might as well get started on it. Actually, Prime, there is one thing I wanted to. Can someone please post a link because I cannot, for the life of me, have had unblock the links, and it's not Nightbot. I've allowed Nightbot, so now Nightbot is not being rude, but it's just not working. Anyway, let's have a look at what we need. We need this one down here. Oh, right, I know what it is. It's plastic. Plastic is going to be the big thing today. And the plastic is going to come from these things, which means I need somewhere to build such a thing again. And I might just build it exactly like this. Let's have a look at what the difference is with the plastic. I believe it is... Oops. How the hell did that break so easily? That should not break. Oh, right. It's because stone. They're not as solid as iron, I guess, because that broke really easy. Here we have my really slow bots. Hello, slow bots. And I should pick up some more. Also up here, oh, that one. There. Right there. I'm going to need this path walking upwards. So I need to move this, not remove, but move it. Because this one is just a nice line. Let's get half of these. Oh, half of these. Yes, 600. Sounds about right. Let's get that into action. Yeah, there's something here. Whoops. It is not entirely ideal, but we... this one I don't really know how to deal with in an efficient manner. Could be putting it... Remember, take them out in the correct sequence. Oh no, I didn't do that. That sucks. I moved the water pipe offshore pump and now I can't place it again. Undo. Where's the undo button? How many times have you wished there was an undo button in Factorio? I know a lot for my sake. Here, I'll just place it at this. Oops. just place it here. Copy, paste, get some things, and L, N, L and N, there are the hotkeys for that. So let's see. You are not shoving it in there. Why are you not shoving it in there? Oh, because there's no water. Ah. Got it. There. Nice. Alright, so the walking path is good. Primarily, if you want a computer for streaming, editing, just message me. Tag price. No, I already have it. This one is my... going to be... Oh, I did it again. Oh my god, I did it again. Oh, I'm so... That's your fault, Prime Dead. I was just talking to you and I'm not supposed to talk. Damn it. Ah, this is worse because that's a lot more difficult to get. And this is like in the middle of everything. Yes, I'm being completely unreasonable and blaming you for my own silly mistakes. Okay. No, we're not reloading. That's a degree of cheating that even I will not succumb to. This one will be my streaming PC. And I don't think there's a point to getting a new streaming PC. I think it makes much more sense for me to get a new gaming PC because that's I don't want to buy an old PC. I want to buy a brand spanking new one. And then retire this one to just be the streaming. Right, so these ones are working again. Okay, maybe I should try stop doing silly, stupid things here. And now, of course, everything is not working. It's consistent. There. And this is just a recipe for a disaster. The fact that I have one single location that has branching it over. There. Okay, good. Oh, that one as well. Why is that not connected? There. Now it's connected. Cool. Everything's working. Let's see. Okay, now I have 3 lines across. That should do the trick. And my next thing is I will be building algae farm. Oh. Yes, exactly. I want to retire this one into a streaming PC, but in order to do that, I also need one of those, what is it called? Is it an Elgato video capture card? It's something along those lines. I'm not really familiar with that, but that's definitely something I need as well. All right. What was I thinking? That's Mark 1. This is Mark 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? Stone bricks? Stone bricks indeed. Good thing I built a lot of that. I was actually afraid I had too much of it, but I didn't. Now I might even have not enough of it. Algae farm, that's iron pipes. Okay, iron pipes, they are easy to come by. That's just iron. Did I not have iron somewhere? Nope. Just grab it here. Yep. And here. Basic electronics. Go. I wonder how many I'm actually making. Well, you would need a capture card to do that, so that needs to be added to the price, of course. Yes, but you already did give me a pretty good suggestion for a good PC. Seems like his brain gets a bit laggy when he's building. Yes, exactly, the multiprocessor. I am like Factorio, I only work on one processor, so that's got to be shared between me talking and building and also paying attention. So I can only do one thing at a time. Well, I can do more than one thing poorly, but I can only do one thing fairly halfway decent. Okay, let's start prototyping. This is the best part of the game, I think. That's designing something from the ground up and just thinking, all right, what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna recopy this part, because why not? Let's actually build it like this then. Can't because I'm missing just regular good old-fashioned stone. Three? What's the next thing? Again, stone bricks? Wow. Stone bricks. I'm running out of stone bricks suddenly. Hold on, what's that one? That's Ore Crusher Mark II. Maybe I don't need so many Mark 1s. That is speed 2. This is speed 1.5. 1, 2. Maybe we'll make do with that. And I will liquefy it. I'll just get one liquefy Mark 2 as well. Liquefy Mark 2. Yes. Okay. Let's start building. I'm gonna go up. Okay. I need, what is this? This is liquefier Mark 1. Do I need Mark 2? Hey, Rafni. Okay. Right, so back to the topic of the new PC. Prime Dead, you gave a good suggestion some time ago. I've pieced it together. I'm buying it on Komplett. That's a Norwegian site for some reason in Denmark. They've been serving me well in the past, so I'll be buying from there. And after that, I will... Ooh, I should also get these guys. Oh, how nice it is that I don't have to build everything, handcraft everything. You must all appreciate that. Right, and I pieced together the same kind of deal. What you showed on Amazon thing, and that's fine. Okay, let's focus here. This one is outputting speed 1.5. This is 20 per 40 per 20 second, 2 per second times 1.5, 30 per second. No, 3 per second. Great. That's not too long ago, Prime Dude. I don't know what you've been doing since you can't remember that. Right, and this now needs to go into and liquefier. Liquefier will make methanol out of cellulose. Green algae into cellulose. Okay. Let's try this one. This one is getting every 3 seconds it uses 10 algae. So that means it basically consumes 10 3 per second. Yes, and its speed 2.2. Hello, Snake 86. I mean, just in a global setting, then just because we are Danes, that makes us neighbors. But are we closer neighbors than that? I'll look out the window and see anyone waving. So according to my very rudimentary math, I think this one should be able to fulfill 2 of these since it's a Mark II. Let's try it again. This one is creating 40 per 20 seconds. So that's 2 per second on average. It's speed 1.5, so it's 3 per second. This one, if this was speed 1, it would consume pretty much 3 per second. And it is speed 2.25, so it's more than 6 per second. It's basically 7 per second. That should be enough for that one and that one. Great. Go, go. I don't know why this one has a fluid input and fluid output. And once we have done this, I will be every 3 seconds divided by 2.25. We have no idea what that is. We will be getting 5 cellulose fibers. That's the sound of my brain racking. It's a bit more than 3 per second, I guess. And let's have a look at this one. Oh, why is everything like that? Oh, ratios, damn you. Why did I pick a game that involved math for my hobby here? This is producing every second. Let's say it runs constantly. Yes, Blame Angel, definitely. Hello, is it Sisian or... Right, let's back to the elementary math. Maybe I'll just wake up my kids. They're probably better at these small number math than I am. Right. So if this was speed 1, it would be consuming 3. I don't care what it's consuming. I'm caring what it's delivering. That means every 3 seconds it would produce 5. So every 1 second it would produce a bit more than 1.5 0.5. And it's now speed 2.25. So 1 point, let's say 6 times 2.25. That's totally unreasonable. That's 3, 4, it's a bit, almost 4-ish. 3.5 and 4. About your market research, I discovered you while met. Okay, cool. Okay, and I'll just mention something interesting that's happening right this week. I am suddenly again getting a lot of views on my vanilla done right. It seems to come in waves. Last time I was like, oh my god, my channel is doubling, and then it kind of faded away over it went up over 2 weeks, and I was just ecstatic, and then it just started crashing again. And I went back to what it was before. And then now I can see that suddenly it's growing like 5,000 more views per day than like a week ago. And then I was like, oh, yes. And it looks like it's primarily on vanilla done right. So once in a while, YouTube decides to give it a push, which is awesome. Or maybe there's someone high profile who oh, right, Snake. That is your August test example. How did you start watching it a couple of days ago? Yes, the vanilla thing. How did you watch it? Because you are my perfect sample size. Let's do what is it called? Customer interview. I'll call you a customer. You're technically not a customer. Yeah, I know it's unfair. It's a couple of days ago, and I was sort of doing menial calculations in the meantime. That's like 3.75. We'll call it 3.75 per second, factoring in everything. And if I had like a second one here to make methanol, that's 30 seconds. This is going to take forever. Round it off to foreverness. Yep, I'll do it differently. I will take these out. Super old Angels Bob. Yeah, that's this thing. Super old Angels Bob. What if we just do it this way instead? This is 3 per second, which kind of is not enough. You're not going to keep up with this level. That a few weeks ago, and I was searching for some vanilla Factorio stuff, and my idea was to learn by watching. Cool. Went to Factorio on YouTube a while back and did a random search. Great random search. I think it's it is definitely the vanilla done right that's generating the majority of my. Whoa, there's a research we don't have. We don't have the near inserters. Let's get that research immediately. That one. Look at the research rate. That is spectacular. I have not subscribed to your YouTube channel yet. You must be promoted to my YouTube. You have not subscribed yet? Why are you here then? You're just leeching off of it. These ones suddenly and without reason, I'll need these concrete bricks. Let's get stack inserters. No, they're totally useless. Modules, electric energy, I can do this. Cool. Well, not to shoot my own here, but in waves. Okay, let's see if this is okay. The problem here is this one is not able to fill it up, because if this one's producing 3 per second, then that'll be too much. I actually need to do this, something like this. Let's make it symmetrical. That's so nice when you make it symmetrical. Sorry, I've been chatting a bit and not building enough. Here. Here. Copy, paste. Okay, so now they're inserting on top of an underground belt. That means we can get full compression. That should do the trick. This one. That's enough for each of these. I don't like it, the fact that it's not symmetrical. But whatever. It's not going to be symmetrical anyway. All right, that's so far so good. This one, for now, I just have to take it out. And let's also get this one. And let's build down here. I will have liquefiers. Tons of liquefiers. There and there. Let's just see. So I need these two basically continuing upwards. It is so tempting to design it another way. Okay, there, and you gotta go over there. And then I'll remove this. Well, it doesn't matter what I do with my deconstruction planner because there's no one to pick up the slack for me. That is just myself. And I can't believe I did not add nanobots to the series. I just do not understand that. That's kind of essential. That's a Mark 1. Oh. Go. Let's see if I can do it exactly like this. Like that one. I'm gonna have to do it differently. I'll take it from here. Good. Here. Right. Which makes this one feasible again. Go. That one. This one as well. And then I can basically just make the same damn thing here. Check your weapons bar. Ah. Yes. Oops. Alright, Sishian, I know I should definitely listen to you because you've been through all of this before. And you have a pretty damn impressive... Right. Okay, let's not talk about those details, yeah? That's just our little secret. I will have one of these guys fitting into one of these guys. Yes. And I somehow need... Go, nanobots! Oops, I didn't want to place you. This one, I actually need to place it upwards, so... Still want this one. I can't really figure out how I want this to happen. Oh, I'm out of undergrounds or underneath these. It's never okay to get an odd number. Somehow I still have odd numbers here. The first one is going to be these guys. Here. Copy. There. That one should just go upwards. Somehow. That means this guy here should be going that way. And that's where we will be getting, let's see. At least we know how it's going to be positioned. This one will be here. Yeah. And then I need the crushers. Crush, 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 crush. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mineralized water. And more mineralized water. Nope, 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 nope. Obviously out here. Thought there was something wrong. Yes. And these guys we also removed. Copy, paste, and this one here. I'm just ignoring chat because you're bullying me with my nanobot mistakes. So don't want to listen to you anymore. That's it. Remember my strip world? I found out that I made it just the right height for trains. Even tires more than the rail loop. Oh right, yeah, I remember you were. Yeah, that's pretty damn convenient. Otherwise, you'd have to make one-headed trains. And this one will be here. So far, so good. And you're gonna be there. I wonder if this is enough. I think it might be. And then I carefully take, oops, this guy. Gently position it right there. And at the same time, remove this one before my nanobots actually jump into action. My wonderful nanobots. My wonderful surprise nanobots, I should maybe even say. Okay, so this is good. This is exactly what it needs. Go, 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 go. Awesome. And then I just need to scale it up north, I guess. Could also just have another layer over here. Might actually do that. This one is 3.5 per second or 3 point, let's say it's 4. That's 4, 6. If I take 2 more, it's 7, that's going to be 14, then it's going to be too much for one yellow belt. I don't like that. Yes, they are nanobots, so can't really blame me for not seeing them. That's my story. There you go. Are you working? Yes, you are. Let's find a way to get the power poles up there. That one? Good idea. Good idea. Now that means you are not necessary. And it works with the exception of most stuff that doesn't work. Right, these are crafting. These are working. Cool. Now, I do feel that I cannot really figure out how much there is. So I'm going to build something here for the plastic. All right. I would guess that I'm going to get some from up here. Oh, they're actually going to be closer. Because why not? And some splitters. Actually, that might not be the best idea because this one is easily going to fill up almost a full belt. It's definitely, oh, if it was one, that would be so awesome if I could take it there. But it isn't because this one is taking forever. This is taking every 30 seconds, takes 20. Every 3 seconds takes 2. 36.67 per second. That's nothing. 0.67 per second times the 2.25. So that's 1.5. There we go. That's 1.5 per second. So I'm gonna get, these ones are producing 7.5 per second. That's taking 1.5. That's a lot more. What are we missing? The circuit boards are here. 1.5. That means I need 6 of those, right? That is crazy. The fact that I need 6. That can't be right. It seems like completely crazy. Oh, when exactly am I going to switch to some proper melting things? Yeah. So these are now working. That gives me methanol, and methanol is just going to be put into a big barrel. Over here and see the steel is actually almost capped out. That's nice. So get some copper because why not? My guess is these guys are just going to go up here and then into some kind of thing like this. It looks like they're almost all working. So it's not completely off my calculations here. And I'll have some tanks out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I don't know what I'm doing. That means I'll just put it into a tank and there everyone's happy. I need to get out of work soon. I just remembered my wife is baking all day today, making pumpkin rolls. Wow, is your wife not working since she's home baking, or is she working at a bakery and it's less exciting? Hey, Proxy, welcome. Good you joined. You are not exactly someone I've noticed many times around, so maybe you are a rare guest. In that case, you are, I won't say especially welcome, because that means kind of implies that the regulars are less welcome, but you're very welcome, of course. So these are now full of, dare I say, crap. And it is time to use my Nixie tubes, because I like them. I don't just like them, I am totally in love with them. And thanks to whoever it was who actually showed me how to use them. There, and this one is methanol. And there's no way I can find methanol in this thing here. There we go. Methanol gas is greater than 0. Look at that. Now I can track how much I have. I actually used a bit more. Maya is a stay-at-home mom, so she's baking without daughters roaming the house, which keeps... Okay. Wow. That's... I don't know. I don't know if that's something you would envy. I think it would be incredibly convenient, but I don't know if it sort of would make sense for me. Guess it's I mean, I'm assuming that it's her choice and not you saying stay at home. But it must be nice. All right, now it's time to spend some more of our hard-earned landfill. I don't feel rich in terms of landfill, so I'm gonna go this way. Just trying to cash in on doubling up. Also because this is a 50% chance of catching landfish. Not quite, but it is likely. Landfish, yes, gotcha. Oops. Phew, gotcha, little landfish. You're my pet now. I think we found out how to catch the landfish. See if we can get another one. There are 2 more there in the shallow waters. There, got it. The trick is, if you haven't figured it out yet, the trick is that when I do this one, when I make it out here, it'll automatically place the one below. And if I get one of these extra ones on top of a fish, then it becomes a landfish. It's a nice little Easter egg. For example, now, if I need to go down, then there it should be a landfish. There we go. And the way I tap them is just to mark that they are my landfish. They're not yours, they're not anyone's, they're my landfish. I wish you could name the landfish. They would name each and every one of them after the subscribers or Patreons. Why do I have a fly in the house? It's winter, they're not supposed to be flies around here. Well, Radbridge, I hope you enjoy it. That sounds like it working out for you. Well, I don't have any wife, not even a stay-at-home wife, so what do I know? The one I had, I scared her off, so... Landfish. Phew. Oops, oh. And let's see. Soren, I like to have my tanks 2 tiles apart so I can pump fluids back and forth. That's a great... no, I don't feel I have trouble with it. I don't feel it will empty, but it will not empty as fast. That's true. I think it's still if you're applying it somewhere. Oh, Cassie, what? Thank you very much. And welcome to the Order of the Path. Let's give you some welcoming Nilaus cars around here. Thank you. And be sure to drop me a line in Discord, then I'll promote you to our little hangout for the subscribers and patrons. Yay! The Nilaus cars. I have other icons that I'm just not, unfortunately, not able to get because I'm just an affiliate on Twitch and not a true partner. I need to be streaming like a lot more and have much more consistently higher numbers of viewers in order to be even in consideration for Twitch partnership. So, you can, I know small, I know I can do that, but if I do that, then I don't get half of them for free. Plus, since I'm reading chat, then I can't do that if I'm doing something meaningful. Oh, landfish. No, I missed it. Damn it. Almost there. You're not. Oh, no. That's strange how that happens. Right. The objective for today is making plastic and also scaling up our production. Oh, let's actually get some more science. I don't know really what we want, what kind of science we want, but I have to get all of the science eventually. So, like, oh, that's nickel. That's not even something useful. What is that? Tungsten smelting? Really? Really? Is that a thing now? Modules. Whatever. So that's the goal for today's goal is to working slowly but surely towards the ECBs, electronic circuit boards. I do know that I can increase the size. That is, I do know, but if I do it, then I don't get any free landfill, and I do like my free landfill. So that's the reason. There, you don't fit here, and you need to go there, and you, yeah, and let's switch back to the nanobots, and let's place everything down. Go nanobots. Let's grab some more. I did have a production of nanobots. Yes, I did. Right. Thank you, Kimikaze. I'll update it when I get back there. Oh, I thought there was something I did not reply to. There is a way to get 3 bonus tiles. Yes, that's true. But it only works on the left hand or right hand side downwards and on the lower eastbound. Those are the ones that work. The rest they don't. You can't get extra that way. So that is pretty damn specific. That's a lot of these I'm gonna use. Go. And I'll just get some more pipes because that's wonderful that I can make pipes so easily and handcraft them. Not handcraft them. It's good. Why are you not working? Oh, because that one. There we go. Yes, everything's working. These guys are working. Perfect. Nice. And this one will also be up here. might actually not be... Might be 4, might be enough. If I look at it. Let's try this for a while just to see if it stockpiles or it works. These are speed 0.25. Let's also try it up here. Just see if it will keep up like this. Because then I just need to rearrange the whole damn thing. That one is accruing. Robots, flight, robotics. I didn't... Oh, look at that nanobot range. There was something I could use and should use. Spent my research on. I thought there was just only junk left. Keep an eye on the capacity of your other algae system that you're using to make CO2. Why? This one, as long as it works, as long as this is full, then I'm not worried. This one is still accruing. This is my steam battery. Oh, Kamikaze, that was a normal sub. Thank you very much. That's actually getting real money out of the pocket and not just that perk. Yeah, this is working fine. So for some reason it's not 6, it's 4. That's good. I don't want to use that many. So much for my elementary math. That did not work very well. Then it might also be time to... How much do I have? I have 21,000. I'm going to do something you're going to hate me for. In a C block, that should be mortal sin what I just did there. I just deleted some materials that we hard-earned materials. But I am, I don't know, a snob or an elitarian, or I don't know what it is, but I do like things to look clean. All my internet OCD. Yeah, free materials. Yeah, that's actually, from that perspective, it's actually cheaper here. Now I'm inclined to do that thing with having some space between them, but since I never had problems before, I don't think I'll have problems now. And if I do, then I'll say, got a point. And I will then hook things up again. Yeah, it's free materials, and I'm saving some money here, or materials on building some rather expensive ones. I like this one. This is very simple. And this is the point where someone would say, well, why don't you just move it 2 tiles to the left? Wouldn't that look nicer? Oh, damn you for saying that. Now I have to do it. Why the hell did you say that? I did not want to move everything over 2 tiles. That was not my intention. Guess I have to now. I hate you guys. Oh, no, 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 not the landfish. Oof. I could make it there, and then the things would merge together. No, it wouldn't actually merge. Oh, that's fantastic. It looks so good. It's too close. It's not safe to build it this close. But it's fun. Look at that. Look how neat and crisp it is. I saved the landfish. It's okay. It's okay. It's still with us. Right, and now I should stop doing stupid things. Ah, this is fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love these designs. This is the true reason why I play Factorio. I love coming up with these kind of designs where it's just like, yep, it works. It's neat. See, 2 more. 1. Oh, that's a Mark 1. 1, 2, Mark 2. And is this just out of reach? Nope. Oh yes, it was out of reach. Anything else that isn't placed? These ones? Nope. Okay, so here. 2 more of these. And then I will be pretty happy with where we are. Now I need to take it from here and the other way. Ooh. I suspect I will not have enough. This is working constantly. And that one is not working constantly. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Hmm. Hey, Lars Stephenson. That sounds like a rather Danish name. Can you stack it and mirror it? You have enough space for 2 columns. That is such a great idea. So that is such a nice idea. I don't think it's a good idea, but it's nice. It's very rewarding to think like that. I don't think I will though, because I think I'll be overproducing some things and underproducing other things. No, no, you don't sound Danish. That's for sure. And not by, can't tell your accent and I can't see it by the name. Rafni, that's, I like, thank you for that comment. Okay. That's also sounds very Danish. Cake. Right. Everything is green. That little green dot is all I'm looking for. This one is not enough.
A new subscriber.
Hey, Rana P27. Thank you for subscription with the Twitch Prime and welcome to the Order of the Path. And you get a nice little, if I can spell my own name, for some reason that eludes me right now. And a welcome Nilaus car for you. Chasing the green dot, yes, that is what I'm doing. Okay, we're actually, while I'm chatting away, we're already up to 11,000. So all the junk I threw away before it's back again. This is nice setup, and this has lights and everything. I think I actually need a radar up here. And that's a really shitty radar, to be honest. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm not gonna use it. And thank you, Renan. So it actually seems, look at this. It's not enough. Not enough. Do I have more of these? Can I do that? I could almost do this. That would be something. It'd actually be like this. That would be awesome. It wouldn't work, but it would be awesome. Anyway, I think I'll make do with this and then it'll slow down because this one is not keeping up anyway. It's almost keeping up, but not quite. So when these ones backlog, like they are almost now. Okay, now the next part. Now we've created methanol. Now I have to consider how I produce the next part in this process. From methanol, I have to go into propene. This one is the one I need, synthesis propene, and it requires methanol and steam. Steam is pretty easy to get, we know how to do that. And what else? Now, once I then have propene, I can just make it into this liquid plastic. Yes, let's call it liquid plastic and not other white goo all over the place. I have no idea about the ratio, so we'll just build something and then see where it goes. I need some steam cracker, isn't it called steam cracker? Yes, steam cracker. There's speed 1. 1, 2. Oh, that's nice. Where's the other one? That one. More nanobot speed. Oh yes, Prime Dead. Prime Dead, while you're at it. And hello, Expo Sensei. I think we actually managed to do something without you helping me along, so that's a pretty good indication. Prime Dead, a question for you. Is it possible to have Nightbot spam at regular intervals, like once an hour? Just this one. That one. It can actually be cleaned up a bit, but just because I always forget it when I'm streaming, and then it only gets linked at the very end. And I feel that's a bit too late. Sometimes. Good. Maybe not 100% sure. Oh, you're definitely taking some questions about confirming or not confirming anything. So here we are going to get some steam, and the propane one doesn't require anything else. Propane to goo. Nope. Yes. And Expo Sensei, we managed to build this thing here. It looks awesome. It's not exactly to scale, but it's pretty close. It's close enough. I actually think this would be the perfect setup. And then I'd have to get these over here. Oh, it would be so nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't this be nice? Say yes. Please say I can do this. Yeah, this is better. I think 5 is the right number. I wonder if I will ever get rid of using small electric poles. I just feel so cheap for using them still. There. That's slightly better. Now that's 5 of them, and then it will consume the entire build. Cool. Before tanks move 2 squares. Yes, I think I'll leave the tanks as they are. But then again, I was not expecting. You were not expecting nothing less. Ah, are you tricking me with the double negative there? I think you might be. You were not expecting nothing less. Yes, I agree. How much is this consuming? This is consuming. So these two consume 100 steam per second. And this one is producing 100 steam per 30 seconds. Wow, that is crazy nothingness. Oh, but they're also faster. So this was producing, what was it? 100, that's 225 per 30 seconds if it was producing all the time, which it kind of isn't. Let's just multiply it by 2, so that's 200 per 30 seconds. So it's 20 per 3 seconds, and then I have 5, 10, 15. So 20 per 3 seconds times 15. That's 300 per 3 seconds, so that's 100 per second. All of this is producing 100 per second, which means that should be exactly what I need for this. Is that a coincidence, or is that just like really lucky? Propene. I think this is the router icon. This icon should not be propene when the big icon is producing propene. Then it should be the big icon should be the propene icon and not the small one. Anyway, that is a minor thing. That's just some of those things that Angel does to confuse me and other hapless souls. And now it's time to use robots, because I will use robots to generate steam. Anything less would be silly. Oh, where do I get water from again? Oh, here. Not a problem. No. Can I reach? I cannot reach. This is why I should have built a space between them. Why? Oh, why? Now I need to move them anyway. I know you're gonna hate me if I do it. And I cannot have you hate me. How do I get the water over in a reasonable manner that is not so spaghetti-like? Need the water. Different pipe? I don't think I have any pipes that are good enough. How long? Size? I don't know what the length of copper pipes. Maximum underground length is 10. Maximum underground length is 15. Sweet. You guys are awesome. If I didn't have you, I'd be completely lost. Look at that. That is just wrong. That's too cold steam. We'll try one more time. I'll go with that one. I like it. Boom. We have water. You're producing steam already. This one. Yes, it's coming out. This one has what it needs. And here. Brilliant. I like it. I actually like this one really a lot. And now we have propane and synthesis gas. I don't know what I'm going to do with the synthesis gas. This one's now producing 80 per 2 seconds. That means that I have 2, that's 80 per second. If I want to make plastic, and I can produce, I'm producing 80 per second. And this is in liquefier. Take some more liquefiers. Yeah, you're out. That's bigger requester chest. There. There. Here. Here. And I'm gonna need this one to take coke pellets, because coke pellets are the right thing to fuel with. The most optimal ones, and I'll take 400. That's a better number. And now I need to figure out where my logistics network is. Logistics. Ah, there's no pollution. That's nice. There it is. The network is up here. Easy. And I ran out. Let's get more logistics. If you have not seen these before, these are Angel's logistics zones. They are very nice. I actually managed to place them at locations where they are powered. And last one, just bridging the 2 networks. Boom. Get a power pole, and this one should be getting 400. It's gonna take a while for it to get there, but you know, I already have 2, so never mind that. Void it for now. Yes, there is a space mod. This is here. SpaceX is part of this mod pack. Why is our research so slow? Oh, it's just because it's crap. It's constrained by this small thing. That's fine. Why are you not producing? Oh, that's... What? That one? Really? Why is that not... Oh, that's actually intentional. Well, not quite intentional. But I don't want more of these anyway. Well, I don't like the fact that it's not working there, so I'm gonna take this one up here, and sorry, now I get distracted. I just got distracted from the thing that distracted me before. This one definitely needs to be a proper passive provider chest. Go. Not now. There. And this needs to be part of the network. Where's the network? Oh, it's already down there. That's why. Might as well build it here because I need that one to be in the network as well. There. And still need more of these logistics. Oh, we take that one, still not. And this one. Boom. Now 200 are being picked up to be delivered to this location. Yes, delivery 200. And this one as well will need to be switched. And then I can finally go back to the stuff that I wanted to build or was in the middle of building. Now, stop distracting myself. Pushing for blue science today or just the accumulators? I'm not too interested in accumulators, to be honest. I have totally solved that with my fantastic Steam batteries. Yes. Right. I was doing some calculations and then I got distracted. This white goo, it needs, let's just for the sake of argument pretend that this is crafting speed 2. So one of these at crafting speed 2 will use 40 per second, and I'm producing 80 per second. So I should just have 2 of these. Boom, easy. That one. And that one maybe. Make goo. Oh, that makes liquid plastic. And how much liquid plastic is it making? 10 liquid plastic per second. 10 liquid plastic. I will take there to there. And yes, they're working. And then I just need to flare it. I think you're right about the flare part. Do I not have any more flare stacks? Yes, I do. Plenty of flare stacks. Boom. We don't care about this right now. I can always do that later. Okay, I like this. And what do they need to... They are creating it fast. And then I need the last one is plastic. That takes 40 per 2 seconds. That's definitely... Oh, and that's an assembler. Huh. Which is notably slower. And you're gonna make plastic. Smash it. There we go. I have plastic. Lo and behold, we have plastic. Fantastic. We have plastic in the logistics network. Nice. And it's running. But it's not consuming enough of this. If I really wanted to get rid of it, why would I not scale it up to actually be bigger than this? Because now I'm... Look at this. Is it going up or down? It's going ever so slightly down. Yeah. Lifeblood of Factorio. I think plastic is one of those things that kill a lot of first timers. If that makes sense, right? Because it's just so difficult to make. Look, this is ever so slightly decreasing, which means I've built it at absolutely the perfect ratio. Because if it was overscaling, it was just thundering down, I would build it way over scale. But now the fact that it's just slowly crawling down means that this will eventually empty, or this one will fill up. And if this fills up, well, screw it, I'll just extend it. Awesome. It's not a lot of plastic, but it gets me going. And now the question is, what exactly do I need plastic for? Let's walk back to this one. What? Resin? Oh no. That is horrible. Yeah, but I'm not at logic boards, I'm still at electronic boards. It's the transistors, right? Yeah, transistors need... resin. How the hell am I gonna make resin? Nope. No. Urea gas and formaldehyde gas. Oh my god, I hate this mod. Oh. There you go, Expo Sensei. You happy? Definitely something here I'm not happy with. How the hell... Blue algae? Blue algae? Ammonia? Yeah, then I'm getting ammonia. And okay, let me just... that's sulfuric wastewater. It's not like I have tons of sulfuric wastewater just lying around, do I? But if I do, then I have ammonia. Urea. Comes some... okay, that's not so bad. If I have the other part. And... what was the formaldehyde? Comes from methanol and green metal catalyst. God damn it. Have I missed much? Yes and no. Ah, man. This is just setting me back like ages. That resin is so bad. Are you not fast enough? It's actually not fast enough. Holy. Stop. Panic. Panic. It's not fast enough. Do something. That's not fast enough by a long shot. Okay. Right, we're back to the plastic. Oh man, that just completely... that completely wrecked me. That I was so happy. And then urea gas. I'm gonna make a plastic icon so that I can always, when I'm in a bad mood, I can come back and just look at the plastic. I need more space, that's for sure. How are we doing on this one? It's scaling up still, that's good. I need some... that urea, that's formaldehyde. Is there no other way to make urea? Or make resin? Resin? Other ways? That doesn't seem like a easier way. What about you? Melamine and formaldehyde, it's still bad. In all sorts of bad, plus it also still requires... I'm just gonna go cry now. I always said I needed the resin. I mean, I know I need it, it's just a matter of figuring out where I get stuck. Phenolic boards. Is there no alternative way to make phenolic boards? No. No alternative ways of making phenolic boards. Damn. I don't want to. I don't want to bite the bullet. It hurts biting bullets. No, I'm not gonna do it now. That's this one. Can I... damn it, it's a phenolic board. That's the worst one. That is the next part. There's no point in building any other things until I have this one. No point in making ferric chloride acid. But it's definitely going to be robotized. Yeah, well, Kamikaze, that greenhouses, I cannot build greenhouses. If you look at greenhouses here, in order to kickstart the greenhouse, you need, the first seedling needs the raw wood. And I cannot make a single raw wood because I don't have raw wood. So because I don't have raw wood, then I cannot even start the greenhouse. And then there's no way. Because otherwise the easiest is just raw wood into resin. But that's blocked. That's also why rubber used to be really difficult. It is still, because I need insulated wire. Right, so since I am going to need aluminium and let's say the green metal catalyst that's down here, that needs aluminium and silver ore, I might as well start looking at something else. Yeah, the funny thing would be, this is like the ultimate screw newbies over. You put some raw wood and then everyone will be like, I don't know what I'm going to use raw wood. Put it in a furnace. Like, oh, 100 hours later, you're like, oh, that's what I should use it for. Now what I need to do is take this one and scale it further out so I can get some more exotic materials and bring them back here, bring them out on separate lines, and do more magic. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And I will check how much landfill I have available. That's a little landfill box. That's a little landfill box. That's 2,000. And that's a little landfill box. So now at this point I have 3,000, 4,000, because I also have one here. I will just make them big. Good. Even if it's the starting tile had a single tree, it would still be forgotten. Oops, that didn't work. Oh, I want that landfish. I can't get it. No, you're gonna die, little landfish. I'm not gonna make it. Yay. Gotcha. I am loving the landfish. Maybe if I had more icons, I would probably also get a landfish as an icon. No, poor little bugger. Gotcha. Oh, that's a lot of landfish out here. Or sea fish. Oh, there's always a better way, and that's doing it from the map view. Whoops. Oops. Seriously? What the hell am I doing? What the hell? That's not something I can build on. My god, it's always the same with this stupid... Yes, that's a good fish. Ah, I can't build on this because I'm stupid. Why am I so stupid? That was a nice little pattern there. Although there's something wrong. These guys have an extra one down there. That one should not be necessary. Yep. Yeah, thank you. I was just thinking, probably shouldn't pick up all of it, because then if I make a mistake, then I still have a bit left just to patch things up. Yeah, this is not gonna be patching up much. I really should never ever do it without having... I'm just completely butchering this. I'm gonna do it from down here. Just get me a bit more space. Just to get me started on this. And then while I do other silly things, then I can wait for more landfill to be crafted. How's this one doing? This is doing fine. Some of that. And maybe I'll even scale this one down just for the hell of it. Just so this one stops, and I'll get more put into the actual landfill while I'm at it. One more. Then I'll stop doing this. Oh, that's 15 more. Then I can do another row. One more? Did I say one more? Silly me. Silly me. Crushed sapphirite. Why am I taking crushed sapphirite? That's a good question. I will leave it like this for now. Right, so now my question to myself, obviously, becomes, should I extend this line ad infinitum just so that I can say there's one place where this is crafted and one place only? Or should I say, oh, that's not a good place. Or should I probably should keep this one and I'll just make a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn your character to look north or west to avoid these holes when landfalling. I know, but if I make them that way, I actually use even less. Really? Is that stuck? Oh yeah, I need to scale up my usage then. This is just a normal liquefier. Can the filtration unit be scaled up? Let's see. No. Aluminium, electronic circuits, brass plate. Ugh. Yucky. Ah, things are getting stuck. Look at that. Everything gets stuck here. But then again, it's to be expected that things get stuck when things are full. And that one also has to go because I'm actually taking it here instead. Now, if only someone had actually paid attention to my landfill, then this would not be a problem. Like so many other things that would be trivial. The point is there's no reason to go up at that point because I don't need it until here. Oops. And maybe I'll just take a bit of landfill over here just to patch these things up. Let's at least get over to that point. Now things are just becoming silly. Okay. And this one, move up. Good. Okay, and this is now where I'll extend this one. How are we going to do that then? I think I'll be... Don't know. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna build. Let's have a look. Because if I just take some... This will produce nickel. This will produce silicon. We need silicon for sure. But I guess that's kind of it, right? I actually need to do chunking. Ugh, chunking. Me no like chunking. The only good thing about the chunking part is that I get the sulfuric wastewater that I need. The sulfuric wastewater I need for the blue algae. So there's that point, I suppose. Or I get some really garbage things here. Yeah, I'm not going to go higher than chunking, so I can just purify whatever. Chunks will give you lots of sulfur. No, not all chunks. This one will give me nitrite, nitric wastewater. This one is sulfuric wastewater, but we need to figure out which ones I need. Not this one. That one's good because this one has aluminium. I need silver and aluminium, so I could need the rubite. This one gives me silver, so cruthenium as well. What else is interesting? And Givolite is not as interesting as rubite because I'd rather have... okay, it's nickel versus zinc. Both are crap. So I think Givolite is better because I get more iron. And this one is not interesting. So basically I need cruthenium chunking and I need rubite chunking. Right? Because then I get silver, gold, silver, and aluminium that I need. What else is it I would need? Brass. Brass come... Why can I not remember what brass is? And I haven't even researched it. Oh, toast. Toast comes from copper and zinc. Oh, didn't one of them have zinc? Sorry. This one, duolite and Critinium. Duolite and Critinium, that's what I need. Yes. Duolite and Critinium, and what I will then do immediately is I will phase out this one. No, that one. Because this one is no longer relevant. You will be doing copper instead. And copper is part of... Okay, so this one will now change to duolite, and there. This one will then be changed to copper. And this may make no sense to you why I'm doing this. The reason is... No? Really? Copper? Why is... Oh, the light wasn't switched off either. Tin, yeah. This one's working, great. But nothing is going in. Why? Oh, because of that one. Yes. Alright, that's fine. I don't need any rubite anywhere, unfortunately. I will put a box here of rubite. Rubite garbage. What is this? This is Critinium. I'll just throw it in there. And that will go in there. Good. Okay, so the point is, why not do direct chunk sorting to ore, no slag, and direct control over production? Because? Oh, you are not so stupid, huh? That is an interesting concept. It is more complex, for sure. But it does give me control, and I like control. So basically, I need the silicon. That's sapphire and bobmonium. It's duolite and rubite. Duolite and bobmonium. And I cannot do the last one. Silver. I cannot do... Oh, no, I can't do silver. Let's see. That's the reason. I can't get silver ore. And I need silver ore. Yeah, and mineral catalyst. Mineral catalyst is not the worst, I guess. Where do we have the mineral catalyst? There. It comes from mineral sludge. That's not the end of the world, but I can't do it, and unfortunately, because I need... Okay, so let's start working on the chunking. How are we going to do chunking? Unfortunately, this one, I don't have room to expand it even further, so maybe I shouldn't be building it here. But I guess the whole damn thing is the same. So basically, at this point, I'll just make it into chunks. Yes. Okay, what is it? Let me just reiterate, just to make sure that I'm done. It's Critinium, and duolite chunks. Let's start with the duolite chunks. So I'll take this one, which is a blueprint for duolite. Starts basically not right there. This. Yes, this is as good a place to start as any. Looks very correct, doesn't it? How close do I need to make it? Well, not like this, absolutely. This is the closest thing that makes sense. And I'll then make that one. Oh, I like this. This is going to be beautiful. 5 of those and 10 of those, just because. And maybe actually some flotation cells. Might as well build those while we're at it. And that is a normal Mark 1. No Mark 1s. What am I missing? Iron. How mundane to miss iron. There, I just built 5 at a time. Let's start working on these things. Oh, don't even have it. 5 of those. 5 of sorters. I cannot because I do not have any crushed stone. How do I get crushed stone? Get it from just looting it here. One. Where else would be a good place to get it? And I guess here? No? Here. 1, 2, 3. Controlled Creek still puts all plates in one same warehouse. Yes, absolutely. I mean, there's no point in not putting it in the same warehouse. Yeah, I mean, I'm controlling what goes in so that it only produces what is needed. You can see here, I'm basically stopping production here. For example, the red one. The red one is lead, so that is not allowed to produce. Oh, sorry, tin. Tin is not allowed to produce because this one has 1000 tin ore. And similarly to these guys, they are producing, but these guys are standing still because there is a 10,000 in each. Look at this, 10,000, and you can see copper is a problem. Which is also why I immediately switched over to make this one into that production, right? Because I knew that was going to be a bottleneck. It is a bottleneck, and I'm actually going to need some more copper as well. Come on, build stuff here. I'm building those in that order. Anyway, once this one has been crushed, what do I need to do? Let us, at the very least, let's build 5 of those just for the hell of it. And let's put it into a box and then forget about it. So this is going to be a very small amount. And oh, I do have these flotation cells. So why don't we just figure out how to do the flotation cells? Flotation cells for geolite is just purified water. Okay. And this is where I start making that crap from. Ah. And this one, hydrorefining, is hydrofluoric acid. I don't even want to keep that. That's all right. I mean, I built it. I built it a long time ago in the last session. Let's say this one is taking 2 per second. And it's speed 1, speed 0.75. That's definitely not. It's taking 2 crushed. This one is producing definitely more than 2 crushed per second. That is absolutely for certain it is. So how do I get that up? I guess I could build it here, but that sucks. See, just moved it 1 tile over because that enables me to do that one and that one. Almost, at least. Almost. And then we can tile things from here. This one's not good. I think this is better because then I can drag 1 line in here. Sure, and that just means I need that one to be here, and I'll need some landfill. Perfect. So this is still working. it's probably not going to come from this angle. It's probably going to come from somewhere else. Maybe where? Oh, there's something being produced. Now this one might actually start working. Yep. Whoa. No, it wasn't electricity that was flickering. It was this one that flickered. This is working. This is not working because it's not getting any... What is that, you ask? What is that? That looks remarkably like exactly what I need up here. Well, that's not bad. Like this. You're now... Ooh, they're actually producing. That was a lot faster than I thought. And at this point, I need to put these into... Let's put it into a box for now. I know it's probably not correct to put it into a box, but let's just do it. Hello. All right. Water will become a problem. Consider that in your design. What do you say was going to be a problem? Water, you're saying? Do you not think we have enough of it? Because I'm pretty sure I'll find someone, something somewhere. I know what you mean, but I just couldn't help myself. Water will become a problem. Welcome to SeaWorld. Or Sea Block. I see it's possible to make clean looking base in this modpack. Yes, it is, but it's not easy. Let's just have a look at what we have. These are working nicely. This is my start of my little bus. This is my plastic production. All of this going over to that one. See, there's a problem up here. These guys are not getting enough water. Mineralized water, that's a shame, but it's to be expected. This one is decreasing, very nice. And I now have 3.4k. Nice. What is it? Is it called time? There we go. That's the time it takes. And this is my steam batteries. They're very nice. And just some additional solar panels just because. And this one is still increasing, so we're doing fine. This one is a lot more copper coming in. Copper is increasing. It's good. This one is okay. It's slow. No, it's not okay. Why is it not okay? Why are you not okay? Ah, because of this one. Now it's okay. Clean and efficient. Yes, definitely. But it's 3 or 4 hours. Trust me, if you look at my 3 to 4 hour playtime, it's also pretty spaghetti-like. But at that point, you just don't have enough to make it make sense. And that's fine. Let's see, you are consuming this. This one is not being consumed fast enough. That's a bit of an issue. Why is this one not working? Oh, right, it's actually those. And that's going to be the issue. At some point, this one will not be able to keep up. I still think we can make more. We basically need to saturate the belt so that there's always some in this one. And once the belt is saturated, then we can start questioning whether it can reach to the very end. And then we'll just make some red belts, right? See this one? It's still consuming everything. Now it's not consuming everything. Okay, still working, great. Yeah, ceramic filters. I don't trust ceramic filters because it needs alumina and that needs aluminium and I don't have it. Right, this one now has a teeny tiny bit of chunking. Hello, chunks. And I'll need to figure out what I do about the chunks. I think I'll make more of these just so we know what we're up against or what we are trying to make. Some of this will be rather redundant. I think this might be fine. Any shoulder to shoulder? Yes, they are. And these guys have to be removed. We can place them later. No, not up here. Oh, there has to be one more tile between them. Is that practical? No, it is not practical. Should not be necessary, should it? This one has to move. Whoop. And then it's just a matter of figuring out how to put some like this. Okay. It's nicer now. Except for that one. Boom. Just everywhere. Spam them. Then we try again. All the way from here. All the way to there. I like this. I just pressed Control Z as in undo. That didn't do anything. You are building stuff. No, stop. Stop. Do something else. What was the other one I wanted? It was Crotinium. You are Crotinium. Oh, that also gives some junk output. Really? I've run out of my crappy power poles. Ah, I have a few more. And let's see, how do I get more crappy power poles? I can't remember where I have it. I have it there. That's 12 more crappy power poles. That means 24 crappy power poles. This one is producing, but something is... This is definitely not needed anymore. Because I am leeching it from the right place. There. That one is not working because of this one. I guess we need to get a lot of red belts now. And the funny pink bots. Pink bots? Where are the pink bots? And why do you have a pump on the output of the steam tanks in your steam battery station? Here? Legacy. That's because I wanted to control it, and then I needed this to put a wire condition, but I'm not controlling it anymore. So no, that needs. That's just a legacy thing. Oh, look, it's going down. Let's keep an eye on it. If it just goes consistently down, we need to make more steam batteries or something else. May suggest a retrofit in the form of a loader for input and a loader and output for filters. Loader for input and output for filters. Yes, where are you talking? What loaders? Oh, loaders, right, for this one. Oh, I don't know what I would do without you guys. I did make a mistake here, didn't I? No, it actually fixed itself. No, it did not fix itself. It's even worse than fixing, because it actually looks like it's working, but it isn't. Thank you. Loaders. Good old loaders. Loaders never fail. Anything that they can do, loaders can do better. Whee! Not that it really matters here. does make it a bit more difficult to put things in and out. But I still need red belts, and that means red loaders. Nope, I cannot use red belts. And if so, I can't use red loaders, because that's not gonna happen. That requires electronic circuit. Do you have ceramic filters? Nope, I do not, because ceramic filters require alumina, and I do not have alumina. But I see that things are coming in fast enough at this point. Can this keep up? Yeah, it looks to be pretty much working. And let's see if it can push it all the way down. They're way more awesome than I expected. I know. But I don't have alumina, and I don't have alumina until I build the next thing, so until then, no. And last one. There, that's all there is to it. Or if this is not able to fill it up, hello. That's Trainwreck, the grass fish. It's still getting there. I thought it was something blinking red somewhere. Oh, that one. It's oxygen blinking red. No reason to panic. Alright, so these guys, they have this one. And I am just tempted to build some hack here, but I don't think it's a good idea. What I do think is a good idea is actually taking two... Yeah. There. Made a mistake. Oops. I cannot extend this any further. Damn. I wanted to extend it 2 more. Basically just taking this one. Except these are going to be the Crotinium then. Oh, no more pipes even. Get these pipes running. Ah, we have 1.4. Good. And no more belts, Eden. Got it. Start spamming that out there. And how many? Okay, we have those. But we don't have 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And we don't have more of those. These guys. They are not particularly relevant at this point. Here. That's good. This one is a different type. Copy, paste, copy, paste, paste. There we go. That's in order. And what are we producing here? What is this? This is chloric wastewater. Is that producing chloric wastewater? Yeah, it looks like chloric wastewater. This one is chloric... What? That's not supposed to be chloric wastewater. Nope, it is not. And now it purges these. And now suddenly something else comes in. And it goes back. There. What is going on? Chloric wastewater, and fluoric wastewater. Come on, decide already. Chloric wastewater. What do you hear? What's that? Chloric wastewater. They're just so mixed up in these belts, these ones. Chloric wastewater. Yep. That is too messed up at this point. There is no way this is going to be fixed in a convenient, easy, nice way. How did that get so messed up? Oh, I know. Don't say, because I messed it up. That was quite obvious. Working. You. And this one is going to be a near inserter. Copy, paste. And all of this crap here also needs to be addressed. Getting your Twitch partnership shoe, my connection cannot afford. Oh, really? Does that mean that... Is it stuck at 1080? It is really stuck at 1080 if I don't have a Twitch partnership? That seems rather unfair. I am... Oh, source, that's the only thing. Well, then I should be changing it to 7. No, I don't know. What do you guys think? What is best to have it? I mean, this is a game that doesn't really, in my opinion at least, need 1080p. But then again, people are just cannot live without it once they got used to it. Okay, this one. Where's this one placed? This is just placed at a random location. Why am I not putting it at the end then, at least? Unfortunately, I am not getting my Twitch partnership anytime soon because Twitch partnership requires very constant, dedicated streaming effort, and that is also, it requires several hundred concurrent viewers every time, or consistently, not every time, but consistently. And I do not have that, and I don't think I'll ever get that. Also, I don't think I can be as consistent as Twitch expects. Really want a proper warehouse here. Why am I not? Oh, stone. Ooh. And that will be a loader. Taking that care of that. And I will get one of these guys here. Yes. They're obviously not working at all, so we'll have to figure out why that is. There. Full of garbage. Let's see. You are not working because of none of these. That's totally obvious. These oxygen pipes are freaking me out because when I hover over and I just see that red flashing to the right hand side, I think it's power. Or lack of power for that matter. Right, I'm gonna make some red belt. Did I lose my car? I think I did. I did forget my car. No, I actually have my car. And then I start driving unsafe places. Really? More filter. Hey, Joe's Pontiac. Okay, do you really want to know how my date went? That is, yeah, I don't know what to say. I actually had 2 dates this weekend, so I'll tell you how they went. And you're welcome to feel sorry for me. I'm gonna tell this short story. The first date, she brought her kid, her 1-year-old. That's in itself fine. I mean, I did sort of sign up for it. That was just an afternoon meet at a cafe. But you know, having a date where you're talking about anything except that 1-year-old that looks at me, takes some things, just throws it at the floor and watches me pick it up, put it nice there, just looks at me again, laughs, throws it down. I was like, all right. After a while, but okay, finally, that's just one hand keeps picking stuff up and placing it in front of the kid. All right, we can do that. And then moving on. Then at the cafe, Her parents came by accident, and they sat down at the table right next to us. So there I went on a afternoon casual date with a girl, a 1-year-old, and her parents sat right next to. Needless to say, it was not a raving success. And yeah, that did not really go very well. So after a couple of hours, and she was like, yeah, okay, she needs to go buy some things, and I was, yeah, I need to go do something. Yes, it's not because I mind her taking her kid with her, but it wasn't really a date at this point. It was just, I don't know what the hell it was. I know, just probably freaking out by me doing something as silly as this, but it's better than me handcrafting. The alternative is me handcrafting. So that's the one date. Well, I am not into that part. I've been down that path once before, and it's easy to say never again, but it's definitely not on my list of to-do things. You know, you're allowed to make a mistake once, but once you made that mistake, you also have to stop making the same mistake. Anyway, so was that the good or the bad of the 2 dates I had? You can wonder about that. So, so we didn't. It didn't really come up as us seeing each other again. So I don't expect much more to happen in that regard. And then on the other date, I have 7 transport belts. That's not going to make a huge difference, is it? Oh, I don't have any inserters. No, the other date, that was more of an evening thing, and it was at a different... Wait, why? At least one of those should be working faster. Can I just make this one like that? Then that's slow. And then these guys should be much faster. Okay, now I'm just extending here. Like that. Copy, paste here. 1, 2. Now the other date, I met her in the evening. She was not from, say, around. So she was in Copenhagen for a short time. So it was just like, all right. You could say it was a casual hookup, you could say. I was basically not expecting a long-term thing, since she was only in Copenhagen for, what was it, like, until the end of this month. Turns out that I was kind of an experiment. Well, and the experiment went along the lines of, she didn't have the most experience dating. All right, that's fair enough. I mean, that's nothing bad about that. We can make that work. Except she hadn't really been in a relationship, right? Fair enough. I mean, 35 but not been in a relationship, that's a bit odd, but all right, sure. Well, turns out that thing about being in a relationship was a bit more than that. She basically really hadn't ever been going out with guys. So when she started poking around, and just like, she never really had any kind of experience with a romantic relationship. And I found out she had never kissed a guy. He had never touched a guy. And how was the experiment? I was like, all right, well, that's flattering, but it felt very weird and very much like teaching someone way too young about the basics of what goes into it. And that was just not my thing. So, not just virgin, but never. It was quite clear that when I just held her hand, she was completely uncomfortable because she'd never tried that before. And that's a bit overwhelming for me. That's definitely not what I signed up for. So that's my date weekend. But afterwards, she texted me, and because basically she wanted to learn how to kiss, and I was like, seriously, she's 30 and doesn't know how to kiss? But she didn't text me and say, "Hey, can we meet up because I want to learn how to kiss?" And I was like, seriously, is this a thing? So I kind of said I was busy because I had to play Factorio on Saturday night. That's my date life as it is now. Somehow I attract the crazies. It just felt weird. It's not like... It just felt really, really weird. Alright, let's keep pushing this one further. Might just be this one that's constraining. Yeah, well, I've had plenty of interesting dating experiences. Oh no, what's going on here? That's not good. These are all consumed. No. There we go. All of this goes into that production. Otherwise, we don't have our plastic anymore. All right, so the craziest date, if we're on that topic while I continue build. Okay, that one's still accruing. That's good. The craziest date was a woman I was just dating once, and it's kind of obvious why that was a one-time thing. She proposed to me on the first date. And she had these schemes that she wanted, she had experience with, and that was like, it was like a great idea. She thought she had done it, but she had been cheated out of with doing it. But it was basically, she had contacts in Africa, and she proposed that we put in $250,000 together, and then bought goats. And she had some contacts who could get them across the border into some other African country that apparently had a civil war, because when there's a civil war, goats are hard to come by, and that was just a sure money-making deal. And that was right after she proposed to me on a first date. Yes, so no wonder I'm still single. That's is that also someone I should send your way? Yeah, exactly. Goat smuggling in Africa. Just put down $250,000. Let me think about it. Maybe on a second date. That's usually not something I do on a first date, if that's okay by you. But she was getting yeah. Her stay in Denmark had expired, and she thought the best way was just get married, and then the rest would be easy. May blueprint strings. They're pretty big, aren't they? Blueprint strings. Yeah, I know. No, I have not tried asking KOS out, that's for sure. And that's not something I, when men and women can have a non-romantic relationship, especially when in the other parts of the world. But I know the real problem here is I'm just pushing it further down the line. Are we getting too many? It looks actually like it's pretty stable. And everything is kind of working-ish. It looks like it's okay. We'll leave it as it is for now. Exactly, exactly, Zulan. That was not a date. That was a spam email. It was literally the Nigerian spam email materialized as a person. But once you step into those kind of things, you're just gonna have to just, all right, sit back, enjoy the ride. This is not gonna be a relationship, but it's gonna be a good story. Yeah. When you just know it, when like, all right, this can only become a good story. I've also had, now I'm just sitting here telling my stupid dating stories, so that was not really my the point of this stream. But anyway, now that we're on that topic, not so long ago, I dated a woman who just out of nowhere just said if I believed in tarot, and I was like, no, that's silly. But I well, you know, when you're horny, you don't say things like that. You're saying, no, no, that sounds very interesting. And so she wanted to play the tarot cards for me. She did. The first card was Death. The second card was the Magi. And she just, the 5 cards she turned, they were all the major cards. So she was just completely blown away because that's not supposed to happen, that you just turn only, it's landfish, only like the major cards. And needless to say, that was a happy evening. That was apparently the way to her, let's say, heart, was through tarot cards. Right, I think we need to get on to the back to the game and actually do some something with these chunks. And I think there's now I need to do something. Now I have to change it again because these guys are not getting enough, but these are getting all of their fun. So we're gonna have to change it up again. There, there. The reason for me doing it this way is so that it becomes more even. Like this one will consume some, these two will consume more, I will consume the last of it. Really? That one, and this one should still be okay. Yeah, that was it was fun. Needless to say, that didn't last long. But that's kind of not what your what was at the top of my mind at that time. But it's fun, and you know, these kind of things. I mean, that just I really like dating because it's you meet really strange people sometimes, and apparently my profile just screams crazy for some reason. Ah, what? My inventory full? Oh, okay, it's full of this crap. And that is fine. I don't mind meeting crazy women. I am not exactly ordinary myself, so something is wrong here. Nope. Sounds working. Yes. This one's not working, and that's probably because nothing is coming in. Yes, obviously. We'll fix that later on. There. Okay. More filter. Yes. These are not crazy men pretending. Oof, that's true. That is true. I've not walked into that trap yet. Alright, so this one needs to be scaled up. How exactly are we going to do this in an easy way? There's not a lot of room here. Oops, was that a good idea to do? I don't think so. And yes, this is the only space we have for more. One. And request a chest with coal. 200, 400. There. Going in, and then I will need How are we doing this again? Oh, we need the red ones. I don't see there's enough room here. Should actually go into the request. No, this is fine. Like this. Is that a reasonable thing? Right. And these are using filters. Where are the filter things? Here. Copy, paste. Now they're ready. And I just need to put them out on the belt somehow. This is an awful hack, but it seems to work. I guess I also need the returns to be matching. There. Okay. I hope that's enough. Divide and conquer, smaller filter line. And there. So in principle, this should not work because, at least not consistently, because it only fills up one way. Actually, I really want it to be only on one side of the belt. Wouldn't that be nicer? Yeah, this is spaghetti. That's not exactly proud of it. It's really, really bad this way I've built it. You can, however, put it over there, right? Yes. Now it's not getting enough because it's not coming in fast enough. That is not a concern. I'll just build more steel. I'll just get some more steel. And a few more. Put it in there. Returns should, at this point, it could be at risk for not being able to place it. So I'll just make it this one near inserter. And so that one and that one. So this is, the last four are going to be near inserter, so they'll use the inside belt. That's fine. Good. Do I have more? Yes, good old handcrafting never fails. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, they did already get picked up. Fine. I think 25 filters for one lane is better. 25 filter for one lane. Yeah, throw more red belt at the problem. 25 filters for the red belt for one lane. The reason why I only want it on one side is because I don't want things to stack up this heavily down here. But it's working now, and especially working when I throw the last of this in. Good. And now we can start the chunking part. 25 each. This. And that's even distribution. Anyone doubts? Right. Now let's get back to the topic at hand. I will be making the chunks. Chunks need to be sorted. That's all they need, right? Yes. Chunks sorted. And that's going to be pretty easy. Let's get some sorters. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's way overkill. Let's do something that I don't think know anyone that does this better than a Roomba. And that is making neat things coming in and out of storage chests. Because I will just take this one. I deliberately made room so that I could have a return belt. Except this return belt will only take specific things that I don't know yet. Do I have these? What mod gives loader? That's a mod called Loader Redux. Very nice mod. I find it really difficult to live without the loader anymore. What are we gonna do? We are gonna take this one out here. We're gonna take only this. That needs to go into then a loader here. If I do this, then it's gonna be harder to return it because I can't really. See, this is the easy one. But how do I return it? I would need to make something here. That doesn't work. So I'll make it different. Here. Here. Nope. One off. Ah, nope. Okay. Not quite there yet, but almost. Go nanobots. Clean up my mess. And let's get a few more loaders because loaders are nice. That's a return one. And this is an outbound one, but only an outbound for these chunks. And this one is going to be a chunk. Right? I don't know if this is the correct path, but I'll just make the same one here. This one will take only the crucinium chunks. Basically like this, except not at all. There, there, there. And I don't want to do any filters on these because it's not needed. This one goes in, this one goes out, and these ones are then filtering that one, that one. Cool. Is it working? It kind of is. There. Let's also put some lights somewhere here. Why do you send it in the same warehouse? Because I like sending it to the same warehouse. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things? Anything that's the same? Yes. Now I actually have more than 5, so I have to take 2 lanes. This one will take slag, copper, and iron. This one will take all the rest. What was all the rest again? It was it gold? Was it lead? Aluminium and zinc. And what's the other one? Lead and silver. Silver. Aluminium. Not aluminum. Aluminium. And zinc. It's a beautiful one. These ones. This is the reason. Actually, no, I'm not really sure that's correct. That one is to go. That's impractical. No more. 50. Hold on. That's not going to be correct. Look at what you're doing. Oh, this can't be right. I'll need to do a different one here. That one. Get some green wires. Thank you for making the green wires not ridiculously complex in this mod anymore. Mr. Mod Maker. I think he's called Trainwreck, the mod maker. Good job on this one for sure. Must be funny as a mod maker, just suddenly seeing your mod going from no one knows it to everyone plays it. And the fact that now Sister is playing it as well, it's just, that's a testament to him is making it. The funny thing is, Sister has never played, at least not on stream, that is, Angel Bob. So it is funny that he doesn't know. Look at this. This is beautiful. And then I empty this one. And that, I think, is the reason I didn't want to answer before, but this is the reason why I did it like that. Move original left to avoid crossing. You are just so full of good ideas, aren't you? So full of good ideas. So full of logic and reason. What is the point of all this logic and reason you use? That is... But okay, I'll do it. Sometimes, and not sometimes, but I'm blind to these kind of things, and I honestly think a lot of other Factorio players are totally blind to these things. You built your own thing, and they're like, yeah, obviously, why did I not see that? Okay, so how are we doing? Why are we not building anything? Because of lack of purified water. Well done, sir. You foresaw that we would lack purified water as well. It's better. Of course it's better. No doubt about it. And purified water. Why are you not working? Because you're simply not fast enough, right? And the way I place this, I can't just put up another one. Oh, hello. What? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, I think I can take these out for a bit. And just assume that I have enough of that for the time being. Let's see, how many more do we have of these? One more? Nope. Hydro plant. Build hydro plant. Nope. That's stone brick. Good thing we have stone bricks. There. We're just doubling it. There, and one more. Copy paste. Let's make sure these guys are... Oh, they're not even correct there. 2, 1, 1, 2. Does it work? Are you doing stuff? Yes, you're doing stuff. Are you keeping up? Oh. Is that maybe... No. Yeah, okay. There's no point in having 4 of them because that's not gonna work. Is it working now? Or do I need to scale it up? Why are you not working? Really? What is this circle building? That's a robot port, yeah. He was not played mobs and agents before at all. I think this is the first modded series. Was with the recursion. Okay, then I think that's pretty impressive, but then again, he is not exactly a nobody here. How do I really need? Okay, so at this point it's full. Let's just look at the pipe when it comes over here. This is full, so it's simply, I don't think it matters to put in one more. And okay, you're almost almost efficient, almost working. Yeah. And is this one working now? Yeah, okay, you're working. This one is not exactly full. Just considering if there's something we should do. We can also take this one and combine it into some more. I'll do that. I'll do that just for the hell of it. And where do I need? In order to combine hydrogen and oxygen into purified water. That does seem like a strange way to make water these days, but okay. Purified water. 2 seconds. Really expensive way of doing it. Land pumps? No. One on the left is yellow. I think it's... Really? How can... This is 100, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. Okay, so they are completely full. It's just that by the time it gets down here, everything is consumed. Right. Yeah, it is, let's be honest, it's a bit long stretch. Hey, you have backup on the leftmost hydro plant. Yes, this one cannot produce because this pipe is full. I'm simply not able to push enough through. See here? If I just follow it. This is full. It just not able to push it. I wonder if a simple pump would actually make some difference. I don't understand pumps. There, I said it. Now don't laugh at me. Can I... What if I put a pump... not there. That would kind of wreck everything. Wow, that was so close to me just making a huge disaster. What about here? I think I should be able to put a pump in, but I don't know if it'll work. Does it do anything? Does it suck from the side and push on the side, or will it just be... it's slightly higher. Maybe. We'll see. Still not ideal. Woman, pumps, the list goes on. What's next? Hello, Angel. Good to see you, as always. I'm just building this way too big, and that's me being stupid. What is this one? Is it finally scaling up in terms of copper? Yes, copper is full. And iron is diminishing, so that's good we got back to that one. I hear some talk of Factorio mystics somewhere. Sometimes. This is my thing about the gameplay of Factorio, and C-Block is so hard. Get a stable starter power. Yep. Good. Once you get that, it transitions to more of a normal base. I think I've also overbuilt this one. I hugely overbuilt it. Just double as much as I need it. I basically only need one of each. And how do I do that then? I'll do that one. Do you know if L10 was updated and fixed desync? No, I don't know anything about that. I suspect it was not because it hasn't been updated like the 100 times we asked for it because we wanted to use it for multiplayer and it wasn't updated. So I'd be surprised if for some reason it was updated now. Yeah, looks about right. This one will only take... That's the return one. You can always take more returns. And here, here. Chunks. There. And then I'll just delete all of this because I've just way overbuilt it. What? Inventory full? No way. No way. Yes way. Here. This one. Only take crucinium. That's not it. Crucinium chunks. Go in. This one will then do crucinium. That one. Throwing things on the floor. What kind of world are we living in where people do not clean up after themselves when they throw things on the floor? That one is it. That's still not working at all. Why? That thing would love to get out there. Oh, that's the way. That's the way. There. Here. Anything else? Nope. I guess I'll just take a crusher. And do I also have sort of the gray ones though? No. I'll have to take one of these. This one is crushing the slag. There. There. I'd rather have landfill in there. You know, I'd rather not have landfill in there. I'd rather have landfill in that location. Because if it's in there, then I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so we'll just keep all of this. Are you working? Yeah, it works fine. Good. This one seems to be working rather consistently. It's also good. Okay. Okay, sorry, Kenneth, and thank you for jumping by. Perhaps I should punch next leg in then. You need the crawler. No, I don't need the crawler. I have nanobots. And I'll use the nanobots in this case because me driving around the crawler on this base, I don't think that's a good idea. So what I have now, let's recap that. Up here now we have more materials because copper, we have tons of that. We now have zinc, don't need it. Aluminium, don't really need it, but we will. Silver, don't really need it. At this point, I'm actually starting to see that I have too many things going into the same one, but I don't mind that. I could actually just take them out from here. I hate these red pipes. I think I'll do that now, actually. So stop that one and copy. Let's do something fun. This one, turn around and say copy from this one into that one. Does it work? Yes, it does. And then I start flipping things around. Nope, that's not my intention. It was this one. And go. Inbound. Inbound. Good. So now I'm bringing everything back. Nice and quiet. And, you know, not that one. These three things, they are more rare materials, and the normal materials, I don't want that. I'll take the lead, can go back as well. Now I'm just shoveling things back and forth because I don't have control of what I'm doing. Right. So at this point, I need to bring these up. Oh, it looks like a spider or some kind. Aluminum silver used for formaldehyde. Yes, they are. They are used for green metal catalyst. That means aluminium and silver ore. Aside from this, if I have silver ore and zinc, I think it's zinc, then I can also make brass. Let's actually make some brass here. You need zinc processing. Don't. Oh, do I even have silver? And silver one. I do not even have silver. Ugh. Alright. Good thing I've wasted so much time on not researching. What about this one? This is still kind of full. It's a good thing if you keep driving lead around, it will turn into lead oxide by signal belts alone. No need to stress it. Yep. That's also my idea. It's just brass is nice for the tier 2 washing plants. Exactly. It's also for washing plants. It's for everything. Next tier is brass, aluminium, well, ECBs, then I don't care. And then also the concrete bricks, just to throw a wrench in the machinery. However, at this moment, I could just be making zinc processing. What is zinc processing? Okay, I can still make brass. I'll make brass. This one can make green. Yep. In and out. All I need are these metal carriers. They are easy to make. I'll just make. And remember, I make 10 of them for each one I make. So 550 here is going to be 500. Once I do that, I'll just create this into 500. Nice. I started making rubber today. Procrastinated level 9000. Wow, rubber is awful. Just make those on site. I'll make them here. Actually, I don't want them back. I want them into a logistics chest because I'm gonna need it in this logistics chest. Oh, do we want to get fancy? Let's get fancy on this. So this one will request. Are you working? Look at that. And this one will say only until the logistics network contains say 1000 because that seems like a reasonable number. And then of course we need to build it into our logistics network. And I need to figure out where the nearest logistics network up is. Oh, that's actually up north. We'll get it up there. And I need a few more. And I also up here need some of these 14 bricks. Go. Right. What else do we need? These are now crafted. I have a few. Good. Make more of these metal catalysts. It's not much I need, so it's actually quite simple. Lead oxide is like aluminum oxide. It protects the inside lead from corrosion. Okay, I mean now we are getting a bit beyond where I'm. Oh man, that sucks. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to take 2 anyway. There. Now it's part of the network. Yes. Part of the network. Great. So that's one part of the formaldehyde. Challenge Factorio here, small pool. Yes, I guess so. It's just, I still have this thing where, oh no, I can't spend my precious metal and copper. But seriously, I have so much metal and copper. I should just stop using it. Come on, you're making fun of me. And and especially because I have 10,000 steel in storage. That's probably gonna be enough. Okay, now I need to take every single one of gold smelting, copper, coal, everything smelting. We need to make sure that the base is operational. And you know what? I'll also go up here and take more solar panels. You know, I'll even go crazy on this and just go in here and say, I want more solar panels accumulated. There. Now, let's see. What is going to be the next? Now I don't want to crowd this one up anymore. I want to reserve the space up here, but I need to build something. What is it I'm going to build? I'm going to build some smelting arrays, and I think I'll robotize those. Right? Right. What other kind of smelting? Gunmetal smelting? No. Cobalt? What about sort of like basic silver? Ah. Suggestions are welcome. I think I'll expand up here. Get some more landfill. Build the base out here. And then I'm gonna build sort of like silver smelting, aluminium smelting. I think I really need aluminium smelting. Why don't I just make aluminium smelt? Oh, someone had a good idea. Well, someone always has a good idea. Nickel and solder 2. Nickel will take nickel. Why not? Here, someone had a really good idea. Pick you up? No, we don't, apparently. Pick you up. And this one. Going to be... hold on. First we remove. What? Why is it doing that? Silly. Okay, then I guess that's not how we're gonna do it. So one is coke. It's never gonna be that one. One is going to be coke. As lead pellets, do not create those by accident. Carbon, and the other one will be coke. There. So the idea of this is that it should be, that's why you would be funny if after a certain exploration you found out that there were more land to buy that, that's why you were on an island. Well, that's actually kind of the point of the real one, but I just didn't like the biters part. The biter part I did not like. So I've made my own version of the fact of this mod. Basically all of the challenges, but some other things because it doesn't have Angel's robots, but I like Angel's robots. Despite who made them, and I do like them. See, take that. This is so annoying. That one gotta be here. Good. Coke, pick up. Carbon, pick up. Coke, carbon, go. No, thank you. That's not exactly what I wanted. I would have liked to get this one controlled to carbon and this one controlled to oak, for example. Pick it up. And then it goes in. Good. Back, get back. And now I'll just clean out this belt. Ugh. So this is the whole point, is that by the end of it, I could just have a mixed belt. And the mixed belt would make everyone happy. So once I have the mixed belt all the way over, then we should be happy. And I think that's about it, right? Yes. You can now take what you want. Of course, you're still going to get the coke. Everything here is working, and I'll just feed this one back into here. And now I can start the enabling. That one and that one. 600 and the other one 600. Great. Is it part of the network? Yes, it is. Good. All right, that's the one I wanted. Now, what I do want is actually maybe getting up here and figuring out how I'm going to make aluminium. Let's look at the aluminium smelting. Ugh, sodium hydroxide. Yucky. Ew, ew. I don't like sodium hydroxide. How does... Usually sodium hydroxide is something we have too much of. How is it... How do you make sodium hydroxide? Ah, thank you, Angel. Oh, look at this, Angel. You need to fix. Fix. There should only be one type of sodium hydroxide. Can't even craft it. Ah, okay, from sodium impurified. That's a disgusting one. What is the science? Sodium processing. Salt, water, electrolysis, chlorine. So it's... Yeah, this one is probably the easiest one. Thank you. That's probably correct. It's just me teasing you. As always. So, sodium hydroxide. I wish we had like a ton of salt water somewhere that we didn't use for anything, that we could just electrolyze the hell out of it. Just feels a bit wasteful to do electrolysis. The electrolyzers are kind of expensive, but let's do the electrolysis here. 1, 2. That's gonna be fine. And then we'll take this one. How are these doing? They're full. That one's full. Okay. Has the old helmet problem display doing hidden stuff? Okay, but this is not the... What's that recipe? This one is like... whatever they're called. That one Angel mentioned and the one Sister is using. It's part of the mod pack. But this is an alternative one called... What is it used for? It has a horrible UI. Absolutely horrible UI. But it works. But it has a horrible UI. Did I mention how horrible the UI was? Because it's horrible. There. I think I mentioned it now. Thank you for disconnecting everything. How can everything just get disconnected that easily? Now we're back. So these guys are there and there. Salt water electrolysis. These guys. Good. They can then put it into a box like this, for example, except that that box is kind of full of junk already. I'm going to put that box down here. Yay, moving things in bulk. The only way I know. And I'll actually put it back here, because that's the one, that's the location where I'm going to put it. Now it annoys me that they are not even. Yeah, it's just awful that they're not even. Away, copy paste. We're going to put into this block. Nope. It was actually a lot better the other way, for unknown reasons. Copy paste here. Okay, and now I'll put this one here, and you'll be good. That's the point. And should I combine this into something, or should I just make it into... hold on. If I need ferric, right, that means hydrogen chloride gas. I'm just going to make a big bulb here of hydrogen chloride gas. Oh, be careful about that one. How do I make hydrochloric gas? Hydrogen chloride gas. Hydrochloric gas? Shouldn't just be hydrochloric gas, not hydrogen chloride gas. Well, hydrochloric acid. Don't you have electrolyzers already? Why not just switch them to salt water from clean one? Yeah, but these serve a different purpose. These are generating my dirt water analysis. These ones are here exclusively to take the waste material from here and make it into some non-waste material. There, and then I need to figure out how we craft this one. We can use 2 of these. Maybe just 1, actually. I don't think it's going to be that complex. Of course, it's always the other way around. Here, and then we just take that one. Sweet. Oh, which one has more? It's that one. And I need to flare the hydrogen then when it's in excess. And we do that this way. So only when it's in excess, it will be flared. And what else? Yeah, that's fine. This will not jam. You need to flare the excess oxygen. Oxygen? There's no oxygen around here. Here? Make sure that you store some chlorine. It's needed for gold processing. Is it? Alright, then we just store some of that junk as well. And it's gone. Yeah, this is fine. It's just gonna run. Yep, hydrogen is flared. Everything's fine. This one is one of those that just builds stuff. When we get to it, I will actually need to take all the content from here and put it into a box and just make it into barrels and fill the barrels around, because I'm not going to be building it from here. But it's just nice to be able to get, what is it, like 25,000? No, 125,000. Let's go over and, oh, they're actually going down now. Ooh, is that good or bad? It's good, the fact that we are using our panels. I probably should extend this area, which means I need to use... These are stored up. That one. How about we use some wire connections? I think that we can wire this up pretty well. What's in this one? 3. How about we just take that one is only active once the content is slag is greater than 5,000. Right, so once I have stored 5,000, then it'll start pushing it this way. Which is the reason why that one was completely empty, which is horrible. And that means I do not have any landfill. Pretty much no landfill. 1, 2, 3, 4,000. Pretty much nothing. And before anyone says so, I do know that I can make it larger and smaller, but I need to do this. Because 4,000 is not very much. So, what are we going to talk about while I am just walking back and forth? Any interesting topics that we should dive into? Projected release dates of 0.16? Or other things? What did you guys like about, or did you guys like the new concrete thing from the last FFF? Or any other topic of your liking that you would like my opinion on. If that is not politically oriented, that thing I will not get into. Yeah, the part about the looks uneven, exactly. That's the part it looks great if you build a little garden, but if you pave the world, and we know we're gonna do that, I don't want to look at that uneven. It's one of those things where I think the Factorio art style is very sort of low tech and very much haphazard, and everything is dirty, and it kind of makes sense at the beginning that you just want your little machinery up, but once you get like to the scale where I usually play, it really doesn't make sense that, well done, that it looks like that. And I much rather prefer the style from Angel, where it actually looks like real modern high tech. Because in all honesty, when you're producing something in the thousands, you got enough instead of just having sort of, yeah, like the difference between these buildings and these buildings. I'm just not very, I like this one for my first one. My first chemical plant should look like this, but my 100 beaconed chemical plant should not look like this. If I'm building 100 of them and I have everything fully beaconed, then I expect things to look like real industry. Modern, clean, white, awesome. Right? And not like that. Anyway, that's just my pet peeve. Look, now I have to build more of these power poles. Sorry, I didn't want to, but I have to because my blueprint says so. It's not my fault. The blueprint says so. Oops. On. One, 2, 3, 4. Good question. Should the updated chemical plant skins be on all tiers or only the non-vanilla ones? What do you mean? Updated chemical plant skins. I think it would be nice if things just if basically in the vanilla game, maybe the vanilla game, where we did have some like tier 2 Mark 2 for a lot of things. There are some few things that have Mark 2, like power armor. What else has Mark 2s in the regular game? Ran out. Drink. How many do we have left? Still a lot. So let's extend. Oh. Let's extend the water out a bit more. It would be nice if sort of the initial ones, or even if they're affected by beacons or modules in any kind, then they would look different. That would be kind of a neat transition, because basically modules are pretty high tech. And by the time you have modules, it's not like it's small haphazard base that you have. It's a real big industry. Probably belts and inserters. Ah, yeah. There. That's a bit more solar panels for us. And you cannot imagine how much it annoys me that I cannot place this here. I've been looking at it and just saying, okay, you don't need to move it. You move it, you are just sick. So stop worrying about it. And then they're like, oh, just do it like that. No. Don't even suggest that. How's this one? Nothing. This one? Fine. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna ignore it. We didn't see it. Oh, look. Everything is red. Nothing is working. That's good. That means only thing that's working is this part. And we're getting some stuff over here. And how much are we getting here? Yeah, obviously only the part that I created for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 500. We'll just put them in here. That'll be enough for me. 300 plus 500. There, I think that's fine. Okay, I also need somewhere to bring stuff out. Maybe I should have considered that before, but I didn't. And now I need to extend this one out here, because I need sodium hydroxide. How's the sodium hydroxide? It is 329. Yeah. It's enough to get the ball rolling. Oh, we have some sodium hydroxide as well. Let's extend this one because I need more smelting areas. And that's where we need that one. How much? Ah, we still have a bit left. Oh, I'm new to Factorio, but I'm so intrigued by this build. Very good. Thank you. I'm also intrigued by it, and I'm not exactly new to this game. But it is fun to build things and just see the whole damn thing come together, as this honestly is coming together quite nicely. Hey, landfish. Phew. Welcome to my little landfish army. Yes, this is modded. Thank you. That's a keen observation. This is indeed modded. And not a tiny bit modded, but excessively modded, I would say. Come on. Is it on purpose that the normal rocks give you stone and geodes while the crystal rocks give you only stone? Thank you for raising that question. That's one of those things that Angel has promised me to fix forever and is still not fixed. I hate that. And I don't think anyone finds it fun to get some random geodes when you need to remove a rock from where you're building. I have yet to find someone who enjoys that gameplay. So let's make it petition to have him change it. Factorio is just Lego for grown-ups. Well, Lego is Lego for grown-ups. Oh, have you seen the new Millennium Falcon? I want it so badly. And I can't buy it anywhere. It was only for special members that were offered to get it, and they keep saying, oh, don't worry about it, we'll get it. We'll get more. Everyone will be able to get one. Oh, 2 fishies. Except they also said that with the old Millennium Falcon, and I never got it. And I wanted my old Millennium Falcon, and now I want a new one. What? No. There are 3 Millennium Falcons now. Remember that. There's the old one, the collector's edition, that has... You missed a landfish, really? I have a tough time finding those. There are 3 different ones. Alright, I'm blind. That's 2, 3, 4. Alright, I missed a lot. That's not a landfish. That's just stuff. Right, anyway, there are 3 different Millennium Falcons. There's the old one that's extremely hard to get. I mean, let's just round off to impossible to get. And that one, I wish I bought it when I had the chance, but I didn't. Ooh. Then they released, not so long ago, they released a new one. It's much smaller. That one is readily available everywhere. It's about, I think the old one was 5,500 pieces. The new one, or the one that's readily available, is about 1,300 pieces. And the new one they just released that isn't in the stores, unless something is very, very strange lately, is 7,500 pieces. So it's a hell of a lot larger. And that is an absolute must-have for someone like me. Wow, we are just getting landfish everywhere. I would need more subscribers and more patrons to name all the landfish if that was a thing. Alright, that should give us nothing. Not much space though. There, the AK one, it was on display. They had none for sale. Okay, I would just rob that bank. Hey, Shred Guy with the auto hosts. Wow, that's impressive with an auto host and still 21 viewers. So basically there are 21 people watching Shred Guy's channel when he's not on. I think that's impressive. Well done, Shred. Don't have that kind of money, and I live 1.5 hours away from where I make the Lego bricks. Really? Where's that? Atomic Vapor. What do I do with all my sulfur? Currently nothing. But it's just, at some point, I just need way more sulfur than I have. Oh. But you don't, if you live in Billund, you don't live 1.5 hours away from where they make the Lego bricks. Oh, no, yeah. Does it smell of fish? That's a leading question. Does Esberg smell like fish? Not landfish. All right. Now let's see if we can manage to get some aluminium. I don't think I specifically need aluminium, but it's just one of those things that we just need. Must have my aluminium. What about silicon plates? Silicon plates is, if Angel hasn't broken it, then it's extremely easy to make. Oh, you have to go through the normal process. Ooh. They used to be possible to just put it in some kind of machine with Bob's mods and just poof, done. Geode processing. Oh, I hate geodes. There are a few things I hate as much as geodes. Spiders maybe, but that's about it. Let's do flight. Why not? Ooh, I can get more. Nanobot speed. Nice. Esper used to smell fish. It doesn't anymore. Well, it's true. Maybe that's true. I was there 15 years ago and it definitely smelled of fish. Maybe it smells like oil these days. Let's build some aluminium. Edging just changes something than we're breaking it. Yes. Has to be recycled into Legos so he could keep playing with kids forever. Yeah, that's dark. Alright, let me get my brain into the mode. Maybe we should get silicon, but we don't have silicon because I forgot to build it. Let's build aluminium because at some point we're going to need aluminium. Let's look at the process. Aluminium is the usual. Great. So let's start with that part. We know what's going to be like. This one. That's going to be my starting point for aluminium. Then the next part will be over here. That's the interesting. That's a furnace, and a little spinny thingy. That's the word, right? It's a powder mixer. Yes. The first thing is we do powder mixing. Let's start making some of these. There's speed 1. Okay, thank you, Angel, for actually making things speed 1. That is greatly appreciated. And then we need to make it into... I remember when the blast furnaces used to be 0.75. What did I... Oh, stone bricks here. Boom. Iceberg not smelling like money? I don't know. It depends on who you ask, I guess. There's a lot of money over there. And let's also get some 1, 2, and 6 of those. Right. Get some blast furnace. This blast furnace can do 24 to 4. So that's the same ratio here. This one is requiring 24 alumina. 24 alumina, that's also just 1. And this one is, oops, more research. Yes, nanobot research. Yes, please. Then we have these funny small ones. That one is making aluminium hydroxide. That's a very small unit. Now we're getting something I can't figure out. So this is producing 2 aluminium hydroxide per second. This one is consuming, is the same speed? Yes. This one is consuming 6 per second. 2, 4, 6. Oh, thank you, Angel. Sometimes you're not making my life more difficult than it needs to be. GeForce driver, game driver is available. I doubt it. Oops. Oops, and there's lots of oopses there. Copy, paste. Like this. And I think the time has come to stop using those silly PowerPoints and actually go over and get some better ones. I'll just get some steel there. So aluminum, not 2. Yep. Just converting everything into per second. Let's get out of the map view. This is not map view. I can move. And I'll get these guys into that spot and lock them down. Fine. Fine. Oh, look at me, fancy. I don't need separate over there. Okay. This one, what are you missing aside from this? You are missing nothing. but you would like some kind of fuel or also carbon. That was so nice. Thank you for suggesting this way of doing it. That's so nice. I'll just do that one. And for that. Nanobot, action. And for some reason, this one is not connected to that. Well, it is now. And then we can have here. Yes. Oh, and it's going crazy. What is it we are requesting here? Let's see. Basically just the content needed. This one 400 and this one 400. Yes, but they are not powered and they are... Let's get all the way up here. And these guys obviously have to be moved to there. And now we have aluminium in a short while. And the last one. Nope, one more. There. Right, anything... I'm just considering if this is correct. I don't think it is. And then this one goes here. I think there's something about if they are even, then they work better-ish. Okay. So I need to get the aluminum ore out from this box. This is going to be aluminum ore. How many people are annoyed by the fact that I call it aluminum and not anything else? Accelerate the first medium power pole with some electricity expenditures like crazy line. Someone built some crap in the way of my factory. A beautiful aesthetic factory. Oh, hold on. We also need that one, and that one to actually pick stuff up. Aluminium. All right, this is working with the exception, notable exception of my sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Yes, well done, Angel. It is hidden. That takes 600 because it's so far away. And now I need to hook it up to the network, and I think the network is there. Oh no, this is not close enough. It has to be there. Look at how I'm wasting the power ports now. And is this inbound? Yes, 600 inbound. Right, so how do I bring it back? I actually need to bring it back. And if I was less self-conscious, I would be coming along to, what is it, Moloko back in the days with Bring It Back? That's back when I was young. Sad to say it, but it's true. This one does not keep scaling. Copy paste. This one will then take. Does seem like kind of excessive to request 10,000 aluminium at this point, but let's just get 5,000. That seems like a modest amount. All right, let's see what's working. Well, nothing is going to work because it's going to take forever to get up there. Let's hook up some light somewhere. Boom. And there, I guess. All right, in principle, we have aluminium. In reality, we don't. Now, what's the next part? I don't really think there's a lot more I can build at this point, because I can't bring it back to this one anyway. So I can't extend this anymore. Would there be something that I definitely want out here? Silver, gold, we don't need those. But we could argue that something like silicon would be nice. Yay, celebration. Oh, let's actually look at our steam batteries. How are they doing? They're doing fine. They're pretty stable. They were at 131 last time. So they are definitely stable for now. What's our power consumption? Running at a stable 40,000 or 40 megawatts. And it's by far the electrolyzers taking the majority. What else? There, we might as well build it in here. We have tons of aluminium. The silver is also kind of too much. Kind of too much. Could we... It's the chunking. This one's crafting silver ore. This one is crafting aluminium. So I'd like this one to stop. This is the crucinium, so I like to limit the crucinium based on the content. I'd like to limit all of it. Alright. Are all your engines on the steam batteries running? I'm having a few issues. All my batteries, steam batteries running. Yes, they are running. We can take a look at them in a short while. I'll just do this one while I remember. Who messed up my system here? And then I will take these. Okay, so this one is going to be limited when the aluminium ore is less than 1,000. Copy, paste. Hold on. This is no longer in. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. 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 Copy. Paste. Paste. And then of course these don't work because they have to be changed to silver. Copy, paste. This one has to be changed to silver. There. Copy, paste. All right. These will now stop when the content here grows larger than 1,000. That means we should see the silver stopping rather soon. This one's done producing. Yes. And now the question 4. It's with 2 mods, one with loader and Angel's Logistics. How does the warehouse work? You seem to feed the bus in there. Why? Okay, this one, for example, the loaders work as filter inserters. So it's very easy to just take all this junk, put it into a box. And then because this box is pretty big, it's very easy just to maintain that it doesn't run full. Because then that's usually the problem. Then you just put it in here and then you filter it out in different lines. This one is not needed anymore. Hey, we have nanobots and they have long range and everything, so use them. And the same up here. So basically I take all of these locations. The reason why they're red is because they are idling, because I have filled up this inventory. But basically I put everything in here and then I filter it out here on iron, copper, which means that if I get, for example here, I get iron and copper and random stuff on a mixed belt, it's not a problem because I just take it in here and then I filter it out in the other direction. We still don't have anything here. Is it inbound? Yes, it is. But where is it inbound? Ooh, that's nice. Let's get the other one nanobot. Anyone see a robot? If they see a robot carrying... Oh no. No, 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 no. You didn't do that. Now they're going back. Because if you look at the network, they are... Oh, really? Yeah, they should be able to reach. And now tin has somehow started working. Yeah, mods. Yeah, it's 2 mods. And that's exactly what the Jimsaw asked. It's the warehouse mod, Parts of Angels. And it's the loaders that control the inflow and outflow. It's a very, very neat way of working. Because you can do exactly this. You can just take all sorts of crap in here and then you can filter stuff out. For example, here, I can... Am I not nearby? Yes, I am. I can just put everything in, and then at some point I'll notice that I'll have too much purple geodes. And then I'll say, all right, fine, I'll take the geodes out and start processing them. But in the meantime, I don't mind it filling up to here. No problem. And then when I start it, I can actually get started on it. All right, I am going to kickstart the aluminium because I just wanted to see it work. Let's see if it works. Alright, is ignoring me. He loves the game too much. Sorry, I put a better build for your computer in the admin chat for some awesome stuff got read. Okay, but I'm not made of money. Remember that. I have more money than sense, but that doesn't mean that I have a lot of money. That just means I have more money than sense. Oh, right. They like inserters. Ah, right. Okay, inserters are necessary. Yeah, okay, cool. Did not know that. This is brand new information to me. And I should be seeing aluminium coming out very soon. The first one is being crafted. Yes, next one crafted. Yay! Awesome. And there we go. All 6 are active. Oh, you two, get a room. Yay, this is aluminium. This is wonderful. Let's have a look at what I actually need, because I think the next part is actually silicon that we need to work on. And I don't want to build it here. I want to build it somewhere else. And now my next challenge, let's call it a challenge, will be how the hell do I get stuff? Maybe I need that second belt just to transport it up here. Only to transport it from here and further up. Maybe up here, make another area. This one's going to be a bit bigger, but not much. I can make another area up here for more smelting, I think. I'm going to say something controversial now. So make sure the young kids are put to bed. I think it's such a shame that mods cannot be monetized. There, that's about as controversial as I can get. Because the amount of hours that has been granted from basically Angel's mods and Bob's mods is just crazy. I mean, if it wasn't for those 2 mods, I would not be playing Factorio still, because vanilla is, right? It's too boring. It's fun as a nice change of pace once in a while, but and if you look at it, then it's not going to be carrying over into 2000. Yeah, for his chocolate font. Maybe I should sponsor Angel's chocolate font. But I'm just meaning that I think it was kind of the same in the Hearthstone arena, where there were lots of pro players that didn't really make any money from it, but the casters were making like tons of money from being just commentators. And I know there were some who didn't like that fact that if you weren't good enough to be a pro player, you could always be a caster and just comment about other people's mistake, and then it would be an easier way to make money. And that's the kind of thing that I need. It's a good thing you're a mod, otherwise you'd be banned for doing that. Ooh, little fish. How is it actually in Minecraft? Are the mods, are they cost money, or is there some kind of way for that to work, or is that also exactly the same as Factory and most other games for that matter? I don't think that mods in itself should be a money-making thing, because it would kind of break the community in a lot of ways. But I think somehow I know there's a landfill. I also have a mod, I just don't have it installed. It's called Landfill Blueprint, I think. I used it for my automation, but that wouldn't give me twice as much here. So at this point, I still need to conserve my, got one. Conserve my landfills, so I kind of have to do it this way. And I know it's not the best gameplay. And again, most of my gameplay is not, it's not as intense, the gameplay here on Twitch compared to on YouTube. On YouTube, I spend a bit of time figuring out what I want to do, how I want to do it, and prepare it. I don't do that here. And here it's just the raw, unfiltered, figuring out what the hell I want to do. You were missing that love tag. Oh. Okay, make a blueprint pattern for max efficiency, then just paste it and break the path. I don't think that works. But then again, you're saying, I really enjoy this running back and forth. It's exactly the kind of mental strain I need after designing the more complex parts. Oops, silly me. Okay, got another one. There are so many landfish. Grassfish that's actually what they're called. And there we go. Now we're up at the same level as the rest. It's still not a very big base, in all honesty. And I know I've not been particularly good at building it sort of compartmentalized. These are the only sort of appendages I have. But it's, I could also make more. Holy hell, I've been trying to tune in to one of your streams and finally did an NDC block nonetheless. My life is complete. Oh. I'm sorry to make your life incomplete, because I'm actually really close to ending, because it's 11:30 my time and the kids are waking up because of this stupid winter time, and they're waking up extra early. Or They're going away from daylight savings. That's what it's called, daylight savings. Yeah, and now it's no more daylight saving. Now it's just back to normal, and that means the kids are waking up an hour earlier than normal. So they came sneaking into me this morning at 5:30 and asked, "Is it morning?" I was like, "No, it's not morning, but I can't really blame you." So, and there's a, oops, oh no, no, the disaster. I have to reload. We have to redo it. I can't live with this thing. No, I didn't do that, did I? Oh my god, why do I do stuff like that? And oh, it hurts so much more than it should. All right, maybe I can fix it. I can fix it. Did you mind checking the Steam batteries? Yep, no worries. I also put the Steam batteries on Factorio prints if anyone wants to copy them or get inspired and improve them. It's still going strong. So this is the way I did it. You didn't say 50 solar to 60 engines. I have 50 solar to 6 engines. That's how it is. 2 electric boilers and a tank, but it's not running. The important part is that, let's look at the network here. All of the solar power and the steam boilers, the electric boilers, they are on one network. And everything else is on the main network. That's very important. Otherwise it doesn't work. Ah, waterfill. Why are we blaming Belostek? What are we blaming him for? Okay, so this is working, is actually working. I don't know if I spent like 3 hours together with everyone on stream trying to come up with wire conditions, and in the end this works so much better. Just no wire conditions. It just accepts that there's always a 20% loss in this conversion because these are always running. I think it was 3 hours. Yes, I'm sorry. For kids waking up early, I don't want to blame Belostek for that. Then there's something really strange going on. So no, in that case, I do not want to blame him. Wasn't there a better place for these? These are just still being thrown in at random locations wherever there's room for it. Maybe because that's what I do. There. Now it's up to 47. This is I am so happy with it, and especially I'm so happy for the fact that it is nicely contained. It is robust. It is not complex. The strength is in the numbers. I just need to expand it and not let it run. Yeah. You have to make sure that you have enough solar to fall back on until this one accumulates. Because otherwise, if this keeps going down to 0, then you're not really, then you're not really getting it. And at this point, if you look during the day, this is daytime. The solar power is doing the majority of the work. Actually, all the work. And that means these are just accruing now. That's needed because during the nighttime, that's when they kick in. Okay, now I need to fix something really carefully. So everyone be quiet. Now I need to stop to not make mistakes for a second. Yeah. That one, bronze smelting. Yeah, we'll take that. Is that correct? Yes, it is correct. That is a disaster waiting to happen if I did that. Yeah. Oh, have you guys noticed this thing? This warning? I have not seen that any... that must be recently added. Okay, now this is the moment of truth. There. Yes. And there's still a bit more left to do. I also need to make the road on the other side is also important. So let's gather all of our landfill various places. That's landfill, and okay, and that's some landfill. Let's see, what else do we need? The least useful one is mining productivity. Zinc processing. We'll take zinc processing, that's fine. Okay, next one is the one from here. No! What the hell? Alright, whatever. No one saw that. There. But if I... No! Stop doing silly things. Wow, this is gonna be tough. Actually, there's another problem we haven't even thought about, and that's the continuation of this one is gonna go straight through. We can't see because of the sub host overlay. Really? Okay, I have to try it down here. Is that it? No? Yes. Thank you. Good advice. And then I have to cut it on top here. Careful. Stop doing stupid things. This is the order of the path, and the extent we go to make sure our paths are clean and crisp. Is that it? Yes. Not there though. There. That's nice. And then we just need to remove this one, but that we have done several times by now, so no worries. I'll just put it up. This would actually be a much nicer place to put it, wouldn't it? Yeah. But if I take this one out, it's all gonna break. There. Let's get some red wires. You're getting pretty sleepy. What? You think I'm not doing it right? But I am getting rather sleepy, and that is a fair assessment. Let's see, it's 1:45. If it's not 1:45 after I'm done with it, then there's probably something I did wrong. Oh, I also lost all my nanobots. There we go. Boom. And why did I not remember that? Ah, that's actually okay. Wow, that's a mistake. It's displaying on top, but it's actually a nice mistake. I wonder if that's done on purpose or it's a convenient error, because it looks horrible, but if I look at it like this, I can actually see what it says. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't look at it like that. Sorry. There. And the red one goes in here. Nope. Does not. The red one goes from here. There. Good. 49. This one needs to go. What? Oh, right. Okay, that's... Okay. Thank you for freaking me out. I think that I disconnected everything. I should just take my little noisemaker, put it here. So, noisemaker, global, your alert, and I'll make a Steam, like this, and alarm one, no, alarms, miscellaneous. Yeah, let's spam that one. And that happens when Steam. Hey, yeah. Okay, okay, easy there. 200,000. Yes. Something is wrong here. It's only at 300. Yes. Okay. Now I can see it. There we go. 149. There we go. Hey, that's it for me tonight. I have no thread. Okay, I have the rest of the stream. Yes, thank you. I'm also not that far away. But now we have the stream and we have the little walking path here. That's nice. I could also, reason why I wanted to do it was actually taking the walking path up here and then moving it so I could have a walking path maybe at this location as well. Connect the red green wire. Well, okay, it looks like everyone's going to bed. I wasn't going to continue much longer, but I think this is a great place to end as well, because what we will be doing next time is scaling up, as always. We definitely need to build some more. If you look at the end goal, really the electronic circuit boards, I still have to work towards the resin, which is going to be really painful. And once I have that, the challenge is resin. Then it's ferric chloride solution, and transistors. Then that comes from silicon wafers. Those are the things that are annoying. And plastic we already have. So it's the silicon wafer that comes from silicon. Plastic, we got that sorted, and then resin, which is we got one part of it sorted. We need to set up some more formaldehyde, and that comes from what? And that comes from the blue acid. Hey, thank you, Prime Dead, for spamming that. All right, so any last comments or questions? Because then otherwise we'll be signing off. I'm really happy with this base. I'm also really happy that I stuck with this mod pack. It's really awesome and great fun. What I really like about it is that it forces you to use the two things that usually mean nothing in Angel's mods. The bioprocessing and actually looking at power consumption and washing as well. So those are, for some reason, just usually with this mod pack becomes really front and center in the mod. So I really like that, and otherwise I never really use it. I just get some more minerals. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Thank you very much for joining. It has been an absolute pleasure. I really enjoy streaming these days. It's not as it's hard on me, but I'm having great fun. I also like the fact that we're actually, what is it now, 94 viewers is mine stuck at least. my display. I don't know if it's updated, but at least at some point it's been 94 viewers. I'm really happy with that. So that means there's an interest for this. So if you haven't already, check out the YouTube content. This will also be uploaded to YouTube, and drop by the Discord, especially the new subscribers we got today. That is awesome. A couple of new ones. And they will also, if my belts and blocks base continues, they will also be getting their own city blocks. Are almost up to date on all of the subscribers and Twitch Patreons. Let's see. That was Renan for subscription, and Kemikaze also with the subscription. So thank you very much for that. Anyway, with that, thank you for joining. I will see you guys around. Good night.